Hi everybody, welcome to Working Horses with Jim. I'm Brenda, and what we do on this channel is just share our lives with you and what we do with horses as we work with them and they're part of our lives, and Jim has them hooked up just about every day. Today is one of those unusual days when Jim is probably not going to hook up the horses. He's been running into a few problems, and so he's busy getting those taken care of, and I thought I'd just take a minute to show you guys our Suffolk Colts. We have had a lot of questions about how are the Colts doing, what's going on with them this summer, and they're all standing here by the fence. It is a hot August day and the flies are miserable, but I just put some Skin So Soft on their faces, and it has helped quite a bit. They still are bothered somewhat, but they're such docile horses that they just let me rub it all over them. They're just really good boys. This is Duke, and he would, I would say, has the calmest temperament of all of them, and Earl as well. And I think it's because we've had them since they were quite young and have been able to fool with them quite a bit. And here's Earl. And they're growing nicely this summer, but no, Jim has not hooked them up this summer. He's been too busy with everything. Hopefully soon, when we get all the haying done and everything, we can do that. Baron is here in the middle. He's always in the middle. It's so funny because they were so, you know, crazy when Baron first came, fighting and all that, but now every time they come up to the fence, Baron is in the middle. Maybe he's a smart one. He can get some relief from flies that way. I don't know. But he also doesn't let me put as much fly spray and whatnot on him. Duke wants some attention. Oh my goodness. These guys, they are just wonderful horses. I just enjoy them so much. And we'll see how they do once they're actually hooked up. You know, and Jim really works them to see if they'll work the way they should and all that. Whether he likes that, whether they step up the way he wants them to, because he likes a quick moving team. He likes a team with some energy. And these guys are just so chill that I'm just curious to see how they're going to be when they're all, you know, trained and all that. We still haven't got the stalls done, but we're going to be working on that soon. As you can see, he's just a little more shy. Baron? Of course, he might be shy of the camera. These guys are very familiar with the camera, and they like to stick their face in it. So anyways, I thought I'd show you these guys, because here it is on this nice afternoon. And since Jim had to go to town today, he's been working on getting the brakes fixed on his horse trailer. We were planning on going to a horse pull, and now we don't know if we're going to be able to do it because he's having trouble with the brakes. I don't know. We've always had trouble with brakes on horse trailers. They're just a pain. And anyway, I don't know if it's a trailer or the truck now. He's gone to the truck garage this afternoon, got an appointment. So he said, if you have time, can you go swap the horses around? So I thought I'd take you in there and swap the horses around, if they'll come in, show you what's going on there, and maybe talk a little bit about the horses' temperaments, because we've had questions. Can you talk about their personality and their temperaments and all that? And so I thought maybe I could, you know, from my perspective, and then Jim's got his perspective too about what he thinks as far as when they're working. But from what I know about them in the barn, I can talk to you a little bit about that. Boys, you want to come in? I thought he had them in the barnyard. He's got them out to pasture. I don't think they're going to want to come in. We'll see what happens. While we're here, I could just talk a little bit about their temperaments. If you've been watching the videos, you probably know most of this anyways, but Ken is 14 or 15 years old. We've had him since he was just really young, and he's I guess what you generally call very easygoing, but he's also very easily spooked and he's timid. He's really funny. And yet when he's with a group of younger horses, he wants to be the boss. He's very steady and slow going. And he takes forever doing whatever he's doing, like, you know, getting water or whatever. But he's very much of a sweetheart. Hi, Kenny. The flies bother you a lot, don't they? I should have brought the Skin So Soft with me. Shucks. They're happy to be out. And then Buck. He's our old boy, but he is a quick stepper. He's kind of a head case sometimes. He's so funny in the barn. He gets nervous and he sways back and forth when he knows he's going to be harnessed up. But he's just a good steady worker, and he's very sweet to younger horses. That's why I call him Grandpa, G-Pa. Yeah, I really like him. Sometimes he loves attention and sometimes he doesn't. You guys want to come in? Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. You want to come in? Come on. So no, I don't think they're going to want to come in. I don't know if Jim thought he left them in the barnyard or what, but I don't think, the only reason they might want to come in is they get sick of the flies sometimes. Honestly, these horses really like being inside a lot, but they also enjoy, of course, the pasture. So I'm back in the barn, and here are Lady and Bill, who I'm sure want to go outside. I'll give them a see if they want a drink. Lady's already backing up. That's her sign, like, yeah, I want to go. Well, anyways, I'll give her a drink and see if they want a drink. There is a way for us to have all four of them out at once, but I think today we're just going to swap. So I love that these horses are trustworthy for me to be able to take them out and water them. Probably before I quit work, I wouldn't have felt comfortable doing this, but working with them every day has made a huge difference for me. It's been just about a year since I am working at home full time now, and I'm really getting to know the horses a lot better, and they are such good horses. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that Lady won't try to fool around, and she doesn't like when I lead her and stuff like that, but I know what I can have her do and not have her do. Lady is not what I call a sweet horse. She's pretty. She's trustworthy. She's a loyal horse, but she's kind of grumpy. You know, she's kind of grumpy, and she's temperamental some. The other horses, I feel like they might like me. I'm not so sure about Lady, but we get along okay. She just is very no nonsense, you know? She's not very affectionate. But she's a good horse, and when she works, she wants to get her work done, and she doesn't want to fool around. She gets impatient waiting around a lot, but she's just no nonsense. Ready, Lady? See, she won't want me to. She's gonna try to go in Buck's stall and things like that, but she'll go back to her stall well. She just has to try what she can, and I know that today she's not in that great of a mood because I brushed her this morning and she just wasn't. Billy, on the other hand, I find him to be quite a sweet boy. I love my Billy. He is very needy in that he has to be with another horse. He's learning, he's getting over it, but he sure puts up a ruckus when he has to be alone. He really is attached to Lady. But he is a good worker. He gets the job done, and he's just a really good worker. I really love Billy, and he likes attention, so I like to brush him, and he's just very sweet. He's very thirsty today. It's hot. I've been watering him a few times a day lately because they are thirsty, especially if they worked and he didn't work today. So anyways, if you're new to the channel, we've had Bill for a few years now, and he's probably about 15, and came from a friend that lives not too far away, and he has been with us for a few years. Jim's problem with him is that he doesn't want to slow down, and he does not like farm work. He likes to go into the woods and pull, but he's not crazy about farm work, and he has a hard time slowing him down. Come on, Billy. You ready? I think he's a little nervous about the camera. Look out, look out. Look out. Oh my goodness, that cat. Not that nervous, huh, Billy? You guys want a little hay to compensate for not going outside right now? That's a little bit of personality on each one of the horses, and they are really a great group of horses. I really enjoy being around them. Lady's waiting because I gave Bill some hay and I didn't give her any yet. You want it? Lady? Billy? Lady? This is what we have left. We have 3 guineas left. We've had quite the problems. A fox came in the middle of the day and took one of them away. Then they scattered everywhere, the poor little buggers, and it was my favorite guinea, Rudy. And then we put him inside for a couple days, hoping that, that would keep the fox away and all that. Well, now the guineas do not want to go back in their pen at night. They have been a source of deep frustration. They like to hang around the chickens, but they found their own place to roost now, and I know people have said this was going to happen. It's happening. Honestly, they are have such a wildness about them. I mean, they love to hang around you in the garden or whatever, but I can't pick them up and get close to them. And I think they hang around because we've got one inside, but I don't have hopes that, I hope that, I say I don't have hopes, but I hope. I just don't have my heart set on them being here all the time, because it's already been sad to lose a couple of them. I call Whitey my shepherdess. She rounds them up. Well, I certainly hope you've enjoyed coming along on this little walkabout here today. I'm sorry that we don't have Jim working with the horses today, but I hope that you enjoyed just coming and sharing my day with me here on the farm, and pretty soon we'll be back to working the horses again. Thanks for coming along, and if you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button and tap the bell. if you want to be notified of future videos. We still have merchandise for sale. You can check that out on the description below. And our calendars are going to be coming out soon for 2023. We've been working hard on that, so stay tuned for that too. Thanks. Bye-bye.